RUTO alikuwemo, alikuwa kati yetu. Katiba tukaunda na yeye, lakini yeye ni mtu wa kukuruka asubuhi. Tukimaliza kuunda katiba na tukakubaliana hii ndio katiba, tukifika bunge alituruka na akaenda mlengo wa no. Kama wewe ni rafiki yako, jua saa yeyote anaweza ruka wewe.
After the impeachment motion, it is now very clear that Gachagua was warned by very many people. In fact, even me at first I didn't understand that a region like Mountain Kenya, with a very big vote basket, didn't go in an election with a party. And that is somehow a mistake. Some people come out to say that galvanizing a tribe in an election is bad. But in elections, every tool can be used to mobilize against or for something. Even in the United States of America and Britain, one of the biggest democracies, because they've practiced democracy for almost 200 years, they'll galvanize their elections using race. That's why we are heading into the United States of America's election. But you clearly see the Hispanics have what to say, the black people have what to say. Okay? That means that if they had the tribes, they would mobilize on that. Mobilizing in an election using a tribe is not bad if it is done in a rightful way. So MARTHA Karua one day came out to caution regarding Gachagua that one day RUTO will eat him. In fact, even leaders in Mountain Kenya came out to caution the region of engaging with RUTO without a political party. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the warning MARTHA Karua gave to regarding Gachagua, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If your politics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So first of all, I've realized that politics in Kenya, the constant factor is betrayal. In fact, I think Kenya has the biggest betrayal in terms of politics compared to any other nation. Few people could anticipate that one day RUTO would fight Gachagua. That's the truth. And I've realized that the politics of betrayal was entrenched by the people and children of Moi. Those are the recipe of betrayal in the politics of Kenya. In fact, by Gachagua penetrating that brim of politics, they saw him as an outsider. That's why it was easier to remove him. That's the truth. Because every time Raila Odinga has become comfortable with one of the leaders, especially from Moi, because Moi has been ruling ever since his death through Uhuru Kenyatta, now through RUTO. Even Raila Odinga was once under Moi. Betrayal has been the fact. And trust me, very many people are pained by regarding Gachagua's decision. Even those who never wanted him, they wanted him to go, but they wanted the law to be followed. I've heard very many people speak of sound mind. The reason as to why William Ruto got a lot of support, it was because the same was meted on him unconstitutional. And I'm here to say that the day the courts will come out not to uphold the impeachment motion, we shall see William Ruto gone. And it may not be a surprise that Gachagua, however incompetent may be, will become a president. So MARTHA Karua cautioned Gachagua in the lead-up for 2022 generation, and he didn't hear. In fact, MARTHA Karua said these statements.
Tukiwa Naivasha kama wabunge, RUTO alikuwemo, alikuwa kati yetu. Katiba tukaunda na yeye, lakini yeye ni mtu wa kukuruka asubuhi. Tukimaliza kuunda katiba na tukakubaliana hii ndio katiba, tukifika bunge alituruka na akaenda mlengo wa no. Kama wewe ni rafiki yako, jua saa yeyote anaweza ruka wewe. Huyu si mtu mwaminifu kamwe. Mukipanga bado atafanya nini? Atakuruka. Si ameruka wa Kenya. Alisema gharama ya maisha itarudi wapi? Imeenda wapi? Wale tunamuelewa, tunajua sio mwaminifu, ni mtu wa kuruka. lakini nataka kumkumbusha kabla apande ndege kwenda Ulaya, Ruto, enda ukijua katiba ya Kenya ni ile tulipitisha 2010. Hata kama ulipinga, huna katiba yako mmeandika na chama yako ya UDA.
That is Martha Karua. Not only Martha Karua, there are very many people who cautioned Gachagua. I know Gachagua made a lot of mistakes as a deputy president, inclined more of succession politics in Mountain Kenya. He got the position without a lot of experience because of a one-time member of parliament. But even if he was going to be removed, a due process was supposed to be followed. It was lynching in parliament. It was lynching in the Senate, where even the move of the motion failed to yield his own points, to deliver. But nevertheless, he was impeached. And the courts, stupid as they are, they came out to say that indeed Gachagua was impeached and Deputy President Kindiki swore in. You can see that the syndicate was played by Senate to an extent they wanted to impeach Gachagua on a Friday, so that on Saturday they can put out a vote in Parliament to vote Kindiki. Okay? That's the truth. A syndicate that was made because they wanted to fight someone. So the comments of Martha Karua came to warn Gachagua, but he never heard. And such comments have been done by very many people. So what is the way forward? One, I beseech Gachagua not to go back to Mathiran seat. He must start moving around the country like Raila Amolo Odinga does. One of the best things Raila Amolo Odinga does is that he is a hard worker. After losing an election today, tomorrow will be traversing the country. What Gachagua should do is not traversing Mountain Kenya. That is already a weakness. It will start moving around the country. I keep on telling people, those people talk about finance. If Mararo can do that, you cannot tell me that Gachagua can fail to get 2 cars to take him around the country. Go to Kisii, go to Western Kenya, hold rallies. Because it's only 2.5 years. If the courts come out not to uphold your impeachment, you have a head start of moving around the country. But if you retreat in Mathira, move around Mountain Kenya, it won't do good. There's a tactic very many leaders use when they want support in their stronghold. They go out. In rallies which are made by Raila Amolo Odinga, 70%, almost 90% are made outside Nyanza. Because if you project power outside your stronghold, your people will love you. That is a reverse psychology. When Wetangula stood as senator for Bungoma in the 2022 general election, he spent 90% on the campaign trail. So he was seen as a hero. He was loved back home. The reason as to why even Mudavadi failed to gain attraction in Western Kenya because he spent time in Western Kenya. This is the mistake Gachagua is doing. Even Kalonzo Musyoka has started to move around the country. I know that Gachagua is more richer than Kalonzo Musyoka. So after being warned and you failed in a mistake, it's time for Gachagua to move outside Mountain Kenya so that he can galvanize the people. Because in other regions, the foot soldiers of William Ruto are selling him as tribal, as incompetent, as everything. So it is incumbent upon him to go in those same regions to clean himself. If not, he's going to suffer anytime. He must have a fight. He must continue fighting so that in case the court don't uphold his speech motion, can stand as president. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. See you on another one. Peace.